Wife's family. The secret upstairs. All right. Hey, Bill, love the podcast and all the bullshit. So I've been dating this lady who I completely love. Can't get enough of her. We've been going out for a solid 2 years now. Good for you. There has always been a rule at her house. She lives with her parents because she's in a program in order to become a vet tech, so money is tight for her, that I am not allowed to go upstairs ever. All right, being a guy, I have no problem with this. I'll bend her over the pool table in her... Jesus Christ, dude. This took a left turn. I'll bend her over the pool table her father built because, fuck it, if you try to stop me from banging her in the bed, I'll just find another way. All right, dude, what did that have to do with what you're talking about? You got me all interested in why can't you go upstairs? Like there's this big mystery. Now all of a sudden you're like, well, fine, I'll bend her over the fucking hot water heater downstairs. You can't stop me. All right, I'm hoping you're going to get back on track here. That was like a weird B story. He goes, so I finally get annoyed at this whole no upstairs policy and decide to do a little investigating. Well, aren't you just a nosy little cunt? Did you finally get annoyed of the rules of a house that isn't yours? You know what, sir? So this far into your email, I don't like you. I don't like that whole shit where you're disrespecting her father and saying, I'm going to fuck your daughter over the pool table that you built. All right? That's supposed to be internal monologue. You're not supposed to share that with others. Anyways, no one in the house at this point, by the way. Oh, there's no one in the house. Why can't you guys help me out? You know I suck at reading. Okay, there's no one in the house at this point, by the way. I work third shift, so they leave me the fuck alone between 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. I went upstairs, and I find garbage in the hallway. Every room is filled with junk, and there's only one way to enter it. This is every room. Her parents' room, hers, the office. It's all a complete nightmare, just waiting for TLC to show up. Now, giving you that, how can I approach this ordeal with her? I love her to death, and she may be moving in with me sometime between the next few months. This shit is not going to fly with me, but I know that if a resident gets that bad, that there is something wrong with them mentally. She has always been messy, but then again, I'm a fucking cop who doesn't have time to clean up my place, so maybe this is the calm before the storm with this chick. Yeah, that's really fucked up. Now, all right. Well, you know something? You already broke the seal. This is what I would do. This is so fucking creepy. If you really want to make a go with this girl, I guess I would go back up there again. And I'd go into her room and just have a look around and look like if that's some parent shit or if that's her shit. You know what I mean? And if it's her shit, I would be... jeez, this is fucking brutal. You know what the big thing is? Is the fact that the downstairs is immaculate. So they're only halfway down the rabbit hole. I don't know, dude. You know what? This is your tree. You're fucking sitting in it. There's no way to bring up that you went upstairs without just saying, I went upstairs. What are you going to say? Well, this is what you do. This is what you do. You clog up the bathroom downstairs. All right? Just clog up the fucking toilet downstairs. I don't know how you do it, but just clog that fucker up. Okay? And then just say, I had to take a shit. There was nowhere else to go. I had to do it, right? And then you just say you went upstairs. Saw what the fuck it was, and then you went back downstairs. All right? So that's what you do. Clog up the toilet and just blame it on the fact that you had to take a shit. Why am I helping you with this lie? It's funny to me. Who gives a fuck? There you go. And that's what you do. And then address it. All right? Or you just man up and just say, listen, all right, the curiosity. This is the man's way of doing it. That's the bitch way of doing it. So of course I know how to do that way. The man just sits down and says, "Listen, all right. It was fucking weirding me out that I could never go upstairs. I just went to the top of the stairs and I looked, see what the fucking big deal was. You know, like, was it made out of gold? Do you got a sex slave up there? You know, there's some dead body. What the fuck's going on up there? And yeah, that type of shit. You know, that's your world, that's your life. But that's not going to happen if we ever move in together. All right." And then she's going to give it, "I can't believe that you went upstairs when I told you not to. You just broken the trust." And they'd be like, "All right," and let her just do it. Let her get all of that out. And then you go, "Oh, wait a minute. What about you? Okay, so I just broke the trust, but, you know, you're the one, you had this giant secret. So you got secrets, so you kind of fucked with the trust first. You know? Do you know there's a dead cat up there? Do you understand that? There's a fucking dead cat up there. So, I don't know. Do one thing or another. You can do the pussy thing and do the toilet clogged up thing. I gave you 2 options there, sir. The pussy bitch way or just be a fucking man. Just take her out, sit her down, just say, "Listen, I gotta tell you something. All right? I'm feel ashamed that I did this, but my curiosity got the best of me. And I went to the top of stairs and I just peeked to see what the big deal was with the upstairs." And, you know, then she'll probably start running away. But, you know, women, they don't know how to run. Most of them. Women can either run like a fucking track star or they just they run like they run like toddlers. You know, so many of them. I swear to God. I'm not saying you don't see an uncoordinated guy jogging every once in a while, but, you know, we play sports. We know how to run. You guys, I don't know what you do. You sit around plotting, making fucking rumors about each other. Jesus, Bill. Well, you know what? It took a while this week, didn't it? 43 minutes in before I said some ignorant shit about women. I'm getting better. I had a nice clean half hour there. So when she runs away from you, like, you know, somebody blew out her knee, you know, just sort of jog behind her until she gets tired. Or just wait till she's wearing high heels until you tell her. That gives you an even better chance. You know, and as she's screaming and boo-hooing and crying and all that, you know, you just walk behind her with your hands out, you know, looking at other people like, you know, you do that classic, you know, this isn't my fault shit, that body language to other people, which is basically you put your hands, you know, basically parallel to your shoulders, straight out like that, you know, like you're going to shrug, like, you know, I don't know. You have it like that, and then after you do that, then you bring them together in front of you, motioning at her, you know, like, hey, you know, you bring them back out again. I mean she's just, I don't know, right? Just back and forth. And then you just say, well, you know something? And as much as she gives you shit, just be like, you know what? I'm glad I looked. Because if I didn't look, I wouldn't, you know, we got to talk about this. I'm willing to help you through this and everything, but I can tell you right now.
Let me tell you about a story so true. We're showing me style and it's all so cool. It's about a garment torn and frayed. Getting this threads, the story conveyed. Walking down the streets with holes in my teeth. These ripped things here, part of me you see. It ain't about the brand or the label it holds. It's about the journey, the stories it unfolds. In these ragged clothes, I find my voice. A testament to resilience, my choice. From the streets to the stage, I rock my style. In my tattered shirt, I walk that mile. Ripped and torn, but still I stand in my ragged attire. I command, it's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. From the barrio to the bar, I make my mark. In my worn out jeans, I leave a spark. And they call it rags, but I call it art. In every stitch and tear, I play my part. It's the struggle of the streets, the hustle so real. In my tattered jacket, I seal the deal. A symbol of defiance against the status quo. My passion of pants, I let it show. It's not about the riches or the wealth I lack. In my faded hoodie, I stay on track. It's the heart of the hustle, the grind each day. In my worn out kicks, I find my way. Ripped and torn, but still I stand. In my ragged attire, I command. It's not just fabric, it's a statement I preach. In my threadbare garment, I find my reach. So here's to the ones with the clothes that tear in our patched up attire we have, so let the world see our garments worn. For in our rags, our stories are born. In the language of the streets we speak. In our torn up clothes we find our peak.
You think you're going to move in with me and start doing that stuff, there's going to be a mountain of shit getting thrown out every fucking week. All right? So there you go, sir. That is my advice. That is my advice to your fucking ass. Good luck to you. All right.